Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the YTPC. Lewis here. Tonight, I am enjoying some Macbaren Modern Virginia in Jirsa, I think that's how you say it, Jirsa, Jirsa half-bent bulldog. I've always been a fan of bulldogs, and this one absolutely caught my eye. I love these kind of half rusticated, half smooth pipes, and good lord, you can barely see what I'm showing you here. The camera on these iPads, at least the front-facing ones, are not nearly as good as the iPhone for some reason. Anyway, just kind of wanted to show off this pipe a little bit. This is one of the first pipes that my wife ever gave me as a gift. She's gotten me a couple of them, but I don't think she's a huge fan of me growing my collection as quickly as it has grown. But nonetheless, I love this pipe. And in it, as I mentioned, is some Macbaren Modern Virginia. Now, I don't do very many tobacco reviews because I frankly don't think I'm very good at them. I'm probably not. But I thought I'd at least give you some thoughts. So, Modern Virginia came out, what, maybe 2 years ago, something like that? Or it was coming out when I first started pipe smoking. So the first few orders that I placed with smokingpipes.com came with these smaller, like 0.75 or, I don't know, 1 ounce pouches of this Modern Virginia. I haven't had a whole lot of Macbaren stuff, and I can say this. It could be because I was a new pipe smoker at the time, didn't know what I was doing, or it could be just the youthfulness of the Virginias in the blend. Some of the pouches that I got were already a little crispy, but they still managed to bite the hell out of me. And I just kind of put them to the side for a while. Excuse me. And they've been in my travel cellar, which I will be doing a video about sometime soon. I just kind of let it sit. And from my perception, originally the blend was topped with a good bit of a apricot kind of note. A lot of blends, a lot of aromatics tend to have these kind of stone fruit flavorings to them. And I think that Virginias, especially when they are topped with something, usually get either plum, apricot, these kind of peach, little lemony, stone fruit, citrus kind of flavors to them. And as this has sat, I probably haven't smoked this in a few months, maybe close to a year, it has mellowed out quite a bit. At this point, it's gone from what I considered to be very rough and tumble. Not sure that I like this, to an enjoyable blend, albeit very simple. With a caveat, I'll say this. I don't smoke a whole lot of straight Virginias. I just don't have very many. I've got some Orla Golden Slice right now. I know that's a vapor. Luxury Bullseye Flake. Luxury Navy Flake, which I think has a little bit of Perique to it too. And then this. And that's the extent of my Virginia blends right now. So far, if I want something sweeter, something that's not an aromatic, something that's not heavily flavored, a basic Virginia, it'll do the trick. It's smoothed out quite a bit. I'm not finding much eccentricity to it. I'm not finding too much complexity to it. It's a mix of bright and dark Virginias, and I think it's well blended, if a little monotone. Granted, this has been in the tin for a little while. I think this blend is probably better enjoyed fresh. Maybe with a month or two of age on it, but I wouldn't keep it around too long. I don't think it benefits too much from it, if you want strong flavor. Otherwise, if you want just a nice clean Virginia flavor, by all means. What I wouldn't expect to get are the dark, rich, plum, raisiny tones, and a lot more like the quintessential hay, a little bit of citrus, bit brighter flavor, something that would pair well with an IPA, a pale ale, or a lager. Maybe a Pilsner. You know what? Perfect beer for this, I think. If you guys are into it. I'm a big beer guy. Is Weihenstephaner Crystalweizen. That sounds pretty damn good right now. Right now, during the week, if I have any beers, I'm drinking Bud Select 55. It's horrible, but I bought a case of it because I was trying to lose weight, and they've been sitting in my pantry for a while. So, excuse me. I'll be drinking that with a little bit of lime. In fact, I am. And kind of pairing it with this. Again, right now with some age on it, it's a very simple Virginia tobacco. You taste tobacco. A little bit of hay. Sweet, especially on the retrohale. But it's not complex. Again, maybe it's missing the topping. I will be flying to Austin tomorrow night, which I'm super, super excited about. Monday, April 3rd, is going to be my birthday. And my wife has been sweet enough to let me saunter off with my best friend to Austin for a dude's weekend. We're going to eat like pigs. It's going to be awesome. We're planning on Franklin barbecue, a couple of Scotch bars, maybe a brewery, and potentially doing a little swimming, but the weather's not looking very great right now. So we've got a lot of restaurants and bars kind of planned right now. And gonna see what that takes us. I know Saturday morning, the entirety of the morning, we will be waiting in line for Franklin barbecue. I'm a huge fan of Kansas City barbecue. Oklahoma Joe's is my joint. It's now just Joe's Kansas City barbecue. But I'll be damned if Franklin barbecue didn't just take top notch. I haven't been to other places. I haven't been to Salt Lake and Austin and stuff like that, but damn. Aaron Franklin knows what he's doing. If you guys have any suggestions for what I should do while in Austin, please put it down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Derek Tant, I'm going to be hitting you up for suggestions coming up here. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, my bowl is almost done. Again, like I said, this tobacco is pretty dry. Blessings and smoke rings.